Anywhere where men can come together and talk about how we deal with difficult emotions and how to process them in a way that's healthy, that isn't self-destructive and is not anger towards others, has to be a good thing.
I had the idea to run a series of workshops at the start of 2020, using the myth of Orpheus to explore the modern male experience of living. Thanks to the support of Tower Hamlets Council's loneliness theme, we were able to kickstart the project online and then deliver it in person later on. What's interesting about the Orpheus Project is that it sits between being a social group and a creative experience. It uses our natural human creativity to explore our experiences. The idea came probably from my own feelings, a desire to explore grief and loss. When I came across the myth of Orpheus, it felt like a good starting point. Orpheus was a lonely man, and I found that to be quite, metaphorically reflective of what it's like to go through something as a man, and feeling like you have to kind of come out the other end of it a hero, even though maybe you're not equipped to do that. And we find ourselves underground in the underworld. Really allow yourself to absorb all aspects of this thing that you've turned to face.
My dad's a soldier. I don't identify being a soldier. I'm not a soldier, never have been. And
there's like an emotional response.
There's an emotional, response or an attachment to this idea of serving.
One thing I took away from it was the whole thing about wanting, and sometimes even if you get what you want, it's not necessarily a good thing, and you would have actually been better off just accepting.
I think there's just the kind of good to just have these discussions and sometimes just look into ourselves and see what are we telling ourselves.